Hi and welcome back. If you have been here for a little while, you know that I take a longevity supplement called NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, an NAD precursor. I have made quite a few videos on NMN, as well as my experience with the supplement. So in today's video, I don't want to go into detail about what NMN is. I will link all of those videos down below. However, each time I talk about taking NMN, I also mention that it is best taken with another supplement called TMG. And each time I say so, I get quite a few questions under those videos asking me what is TMG and why should we take it with NMN. So in today's video, I am hoping to answer that question. TMG stands for trimethylglycine. It is the amino acid glycine with 3 methyl groups attached to it. TMG is also known as betaine, and it is a compound our body produces naturally. It is also found in certain foods, such as beets, and of course TMG can also be consumed as a supplement. As a supplement, TMG promises to have many different benefits. It can help reduce the risk of heart disease by lowering blood homocysteine levels. Homocysteine is an amino acid naturally occurring in the body. However, high homocysteine levels can damage the lining of arteries. So TMG can help lower blood homocysteine levels and may therefore help reduce the risk of heart disease. TMG has also shown to help improve physical performance. This double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled trial using young soccer players as subjects showed a significant improvement in VO2 max, anaerobic peak power, and muscular strength after 14 weeks of TMG supplementation. TMG can also help fight depression, since it is important for the production of the neurotransmitters dopamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine. And to help fight depression, TMG seems to work best when combined with another supplement called SERM-E. TMG may also help increase survival rate of certain cancers, such as breast cancer, and it may lower the risk of developing other cancers, such as lung cancer. And lastly, TMG may help improve cognitive function, and it is currently being explored as a treatment for neurological disorders, such as Alzheimer's disease. So TMG as a supplement promises to have many different benefits. TMG is also a methyl donor, which makes it a perfect partner to NMN. Methyl donors are chemical structures or nutrients in the case of the human body that will readily donate a methyl group to another substance. This occurs through a process known as the methylation cycle. The methylation cycle is a series of chemical changes that occur in the body, the primary purpose of which is to regulate neurotransmitters, regulate genetic repair and expression, and generate energy-rich molecules such as ATP or adenosine triphosphate. Many other important biological processes intersect with the methylation cycle. So simply put, the methylation cycle helps us to operate both physically and mentally. Now you might wonder, what does this have to do with NMN? When NMN is consumed, it gets converted into NAD, which is of course what we want. Increased levels of NAD translates to increased physical and mental energy, as well as more energy for the body to do what it needs to do, such as repair DNA. However, when NMN gets converted into NAD, nicotinamide forms. Since the body doesn't like high levels of nicotinamide, it gets excreted through the kidneys after it has been converted or methylated into N-methyl nicotinamide. to methylate nicotinamide into N-methyl nicotinamide, the body draws on our pool of methyl donors. Now, if we are lucky and we consume plenty of methyl donors through consuming foods rich in choline and folate, such as asparagus, cauliflower, eggs, flax seeds, legumes, and spinach, we might just have plenty of methyl donors floating around to allow for this process. However, since converting nicotinamide into N-methyl nicotinamide is just one of many conversions requiring the use of methyl donors, this conversion may drain our body of these very important methyl groups. So this is where TMG comes in. By combining a methyl donor, such as TMG, with NMN, we assure that we have plenty of methyl donors available for things to go the way we want them to go. Now, NMN could also be paired with other methyl donors, such as, for example, methylfolate, which is the active or methylated form of the B vitamin folate, or methylcobalamin, which again is the active or methylated form of vitamin B12. However, while both of these are needed for proper methylation, some of us, myself included, can be quite sensitive to methylfolate, methylcobalamin, or even both. Personally, I can take methylfolate about once a week, methylcobalamin 2-3 times a week max. If I take either more frequently, I become very hyperactive and anxious. Versus TMG, I can take on a daily basis, even at high doses. And not only is TMG less likely to cause hyperactivity and anxiety, many actually find it quite calming and say that if taken at night, it helps them sleep more deeply and restfully, which makes sense because, again, TMG, trimethylglycine, is the amino acid glycine with 3 methyl groups attached. And the amino acid glycine can have a very calming effect on our brain. Now, personally, I have not tried to take my TMG at night. I take it first thing in the morning, so I don't forget. I take it with my NMN. But many of you have told me you take it at night, and it helps you sleep. So TMG is an easy, inexpensive supplement to add to our NMN supplementation to ensure that we get the most out of our NMN supplementation. So I hope this video was helpful. Any questions or comments, please leave them down below. You know, I always love to hear from you. And I would love to know, do you take TMG with or without NMN? And if so, do you take it in the morning, at night? What benefits have you noticed? Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye.